Many times when we watch a movie, we're there strictly for the entertainment. We want to laugh, we want to cry, we want to be thrown into the thrust of romance or excited by the action. But how are movies able to get us so emotionally invested? And what effect, if any, do these emotional ties have on our daily lives? Hi, this is Nicole and welcome to Chroma Film TV. Today's video is the first in a series on the channel covering the art of how to watch movies properly. And without further ado, let's get into it. Movies are like portals to different dimensions, allowing us to be voyeurs without committing an actual crime, giving us a chance to step into the shoes of a character while allowing us to take part in new experiences and different perspectives through the eyes of the characters. But under the surface of the fictional or sometimes non-fictional story lies elements that can seem sinister, not only changing our perspective, but implanting ideas that could be less than healthy. On the surface, the costume worn by characters are strictly for the purpose of outlining the lifestyle, or characteristics of the character, but along with serving as one of the final touches that brings the story to life, the colors chosen for the costumes carries messages of their own, and the messages within the costume choice not only sways how the audience perceives the character, it also helps to create an emotional tie that lives with the viewer long after the end credits. But so what? Who cares? We go to the movies to feel emotions and to get lost in the story. It helps to cope sometimes, right? Most of us have heard of the tactics used by advertisers to get us to buy more or to get us to feel some emotions towards the product. But what many of us may not realize is that movies are also a form of advertisement, and like the latter, colors are used to encourage emotional ties to the product. Certain colors are used based on the psychological effects that are already associated with those colors. For example, red can mean blood, lust or passion, black can mean death, power or authority, and green can be tied to money or jealousy. These are just a few examples that seem innocent, but the intention and end results are far greater.
Colour is extremely persuasive, and when it comes to measuring it, which is what I was given to do as a job, it's impossible, because it's part of a human experience, and we use this all the time. Here are some glasses of liquid. This is a thought experiment. Think that you have these glasses of liquid with sugar in them, perhaps put a bit of fizz in there too. Let's colour them. Oh, PowerPoint is wonderful. Stare at those individually and you can almost taste the difference. Is that weird? And believe me, if you did physically taste those, even though they were physically exactly the same, apart from the colour, you would taste them differently.
The most interesting thing are the color effects. What are the effects of color on human behavior? There's one huge problem. If I would ask you if you could maybe describe me some of the effects, it would be very difficult for you to tell me something. Maybe 1, 2, 3 of the effects you could remember. But 99% of your color knowledge remains unconscious. So I have to set up a very intelligent experiment to bring out, to express these color effects. We ask our 500 subjects to try out a basic color, maybe gray in this case, at different places. We ask them to interact with people, things and situations, and we ask them to document their behavior during a time period of 24 hours. So that you have to wear one color in 24 hours. So the conclusion is there's something like color semantics. So if you perceive a color and see, okay, it's gray, then there happened something in your brain. So you are fully aware of the meaning of this color. And it set you into action. So you are prepared to interact with your environment. And there's something like color syntax. That's, for me, the sense you make out of color. So it's not that you just see a color, so you try to include them into a full interaction.
Understanding the portion of the equation created by color makes us less susceptible to implanted ideas, giving us the power to shield ourselves from the subliminal messages given to us via various forms of entertainment. This understanding is just one of the many ways we can shield our minds from these intrusive messages and unwanted ideologies. If you like this type of content, stay tuned to the How to Watch Movies Properly series. I'll be covering some of the other tricks used to sway our actions and perceptions. If you would like to watch any of the talks in their entirety included in this video, or if you would like a transcript of this video, information and links will be included in the description box. And on that note, have an awesome day. Be good to yourself and good to others. Peace.